Welcome back. I'm Kevin Kaye from kevinkaye.com. Thank you very much for joining me. Today we are working on Playlist Buddies number 6. So the way that this works, every person that comes through the chat today and everybody who leaves a comment on this video afterwards before midnight tonight is going to be included in a communal playlist, which I'm going to show you right now, called Playlist Buddies Creator Showcase number 6. And you can see that what we're going to do is run this playlist. Every person is going to agree to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And what that's going to do is give watch time for everyone. So I am going to include everybody that comes through today. And again, anybody that comments before midnight tonight on the replay afterwards. So while we're here, of course, everybody can feel free to connect with each other within the chat. And the way that we do that is you pick a person one at a time, you visit their channel, you watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the creator, subscribe to them, then come back into the chat here and leave a single emoji next to their name, preferably a heart, and you can mix up the colors if you'd like. That's really all there is to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is welcome a few people. So Life with Rafat, thanks for coming in. The Hoops Family Network, of course, is here. Kanisha Harry, who has been here all 6 times. So thank you very much for coming in. And Trick of Living, thanks for walking in as well. I am going to start adding some people into the playlist right now. If I could ask for a favor, if you find any trouble with my audio or anything like that, just please let me know in the chat, and I will make sure that I'm aware. In the meantime, I'll introduce you to TubeChat, which is the project that is coming out later this month. We will begin live streaming, and it is going to be a rapid pace growth network. The Hoops Family Network and the TMC family have both offered a lot of help with this. They are collaborating with me on that project. And so what I'm going to do is the Hoops Family Network is already here. So I'm going to add her into the playlist right away. What I'm looking for are videos that are under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to put your latest shout out video, and that will go into playlist showcase number 6, as we see. And when I go back over to the playlist and refresh, we're just going to make sure that it's there. And there you have it. So next, I'm going to go over to the TMC family, and I'm going to pick something for him. I'm sure he'll be through at some point later. And then we will start moving on to the people that were here. So I want to try to maximize watch time, but I'd like to get you a video that showcases Q from the TMC family. He is a very wonderful and supportive friend of mine and friend of ours, and I would like to make sure that you get a good look at what the TMC family has to offer. In the meantime, Bonnie Rose, thanks for coming in. Vern's Junk Closet, thanks for coming in. I understand that you're listening, so thank you for the support. It's always appreciated. Liz Vlog, thanks for coming in. Wensley Adrian, thanks for coming in. You're obviously a new connection for me. You're definitely going to be included, as everybody is, in today's communal playlist. So if you want to hang with me for just a few minutes, I'll move as quickly as I can. I just want to make sure that I pick something great for the TMC family. I believe this is what we put into Playlist Buddies number 5. So I'm going to pick something else for today. And then I'll move on and start moving at a much more rapid pace and make sure that we get everybody included. So this is a nice video. I think we included this in one before, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's not in any of my playlists, so that's a good one for today. And there you have it. So when I refresh the page, we're just going to make sure that these videos get into the playlist. I'm going to close a couple of windows down. And as the playlist refreshes, you're going to see that everybody gets included to the top of the playlist. So I'm going to try to go in some kind of an order. If I skip over anybody or miss you, please don't be shy. Let me know. I don't want to miss anybody. Every single person that comes through the chat today is going to be included, as well as everybody who leaves a comment on the video after the live stream before midnight tonight. and then we will all start running the playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. Just to let you know, the playlist is linked under the video that we're watching right now in the description. It's right there. Very easy to find. So please make sure you grab that playlist, save it, and you'll be ready to run it in the morning. So let's take Life with Rafat's latest video, and we're going to get that into the playlist. And I'm just going to move on quickly, and I'll check after every once in a while. Kanisha Harry, like I said, has been here for all 6 playlists, so I really appreciate her support. She's a wonderful supporter for me. I have a new shout-out video that's coming out after the weekend. You can see I've already got it set to premiere right now on my channel, and going to make sure that Kanisha Harry gets into the next one. I did a specific shout-out video this time that features growth networks similar to TuberChat. It's my way of being able to kind of advertise that a little bit alongside with some of the ones that have helped me. But I'm going to do a very dedicated shout-out video again in a few weeks. I'll prepare it soon, but Kanisha Harry will 100% be in there because she is an unbelievable supporter of me, and we have been able to catch a couple of each other's great moments over the last several months. And there we go. So let's continue right along. Trick of Living. Let's get you into the playlist. Now, I've been through my watch later, so I should be caught up with everybody that comes through that is a relatively new connection for me. I'm just waiting for your times to pop up so that we can pick something different than we had the last time. But I would like to maximize your watch time. So what we look for is any video that's under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, and over 10 minutes where possible. So let's add this into the playlist. You're going to get a lot of watch time this time. And I will just move right along, and then we'll just make sure that we're not skipping anybody. So Liz Vlog, let's make sure that you get in here right away. Liz Vlog is another great supporter. She's here often. Trick of Living's been here, as we've seen from the red line on her videos. There she was added into, I believe it was the last playlist buddies that we did. So I'm slowing down with these. I'm going to do them every Friday for the rest of April until TuberChat launches. TuberChat will start doing live streaming before the end of the month. It will probably be within the last few days of the month. I just want to make good on my promise that we start in April like I said I would. And then I don't know what the future holds for Playlist Buddies, but what we will do is start streaming with TuberChat. Make sure you're connected to that channel. I will drop a quick message in the chat here so that you can connect with it easily. Here we go. And I'm going to grab your latest video here in just a second. Okay, my computer's choking a little bit, so I'm going to let you sit here and stare at Liz Vlog's channel for a quick second, and then we'll get that video in there, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed that extended look at Liz Vlog's channel. I am back in action, and we will get her video into the playlist right away. In the meantime, if you have the ability to share this out at all, whether it be on your community tab or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, I'll really appreciate it. Let's just make sure that our playlist is still running the way it should be. And there we go. So once again, if I skip over anybody or miss anyone, please don't be shy. Just let me know. I want to make sure everybody gets in. Vern's Junk Closet, I'm very happy to see you here again. I really do appreciate all the support. I know a lot of people are working from home, very busy. It's hard to support everyone, especially when our channels start to really get growing. And so I appreciate every minute that you're able to spend with me. Vern's Junk Closet is a very influential channel for me, somebody that really helped me get growing. For those of you who have been paying attention, well, who happen to have noticed, I've long past my 1,100 subscribers now, and I did that only in a few months, thanks to people like Vern's Junk Closet. So I featured her in the first shout-out video that I did on my channel, and I'll just show you what those look like in a second. I'm just going to make sure that we got Vern's Junk Closet into the playlist, which I know we did. There she is. So right here, you see the premiere that I've got set, the Small YouTubers Connect, and you see that I've got a playlist for small YouTubers right here where we put the playlist buddies and things like that. This is the first shout-out video that I did. So this new one coming out is going to be the same thing. It won't be a live. It'll just be a quick, like 7-8 minute video that is premiering. Vern's Junk Closet is listed as a featured channel in here. And on the next one that I do, Kanisha Harry will be in there as well. Not this one here, but the next one after. This one's done for a very specific purpose. So there's only appropriate channels in there. But it's to give you something to look forward to. And again, I really appreciate all the support everybody here has been giving me and is giving me today. Hopefully you all are connecting with each other in the chat as well. The way that we do that is we visit somebody's channel one by one. You watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the creator, you subscribe to them, and then come back to the chat here and leave a single emoji next to their name. The easiest way is to @mention them, as you see lots of people doing in the chat. So I'm going to add, let me look at this one here, because I'm looking for videos under 15 minutes. So did we add this one into 3? Okay, so I'm going to add it here in playlist number 6. And so you're in. What I'd like to do is maximize the watch time for everybody. So where possible, I pick a video that's under 15 minutes and over 10. Melda and Armra, good to see you coming in. So Melda and Armra, I'll just take a second to let you guys know, they will be live at just under 2 hours from now. So I've specifically planned my live today to coincide with that. We're going to stay on hopefully for 2 hours. As we finish, we will go and raid Melda and Armra. It is one of the growth networks that I featured in the video that I just talked about that's coming out on Monday, where I talk about these rapid pace growth networks and where you're able to get like just a huge number of subscribers very quickly. So we will, when we're done today in a couple hours, we will jump over to Melda and Armra, and you'll see firsthand what it's like to start grabbing people faster than you ever imagined. So forgive me for falling behind in the chat. Wensley, here we go. We're going to make sure that we get a video. Now, I am not connected to you already. I should know that out, actually. So what I'm going to do is add the video that I picked for you right now for our playlist. I'm going to add into my watch later. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. But what I can do is add it into my watch later. And when I go through my watch later afterwards, I will like your video, watch it, comment on it, and I will subscribe to you and make sure that the connection sticks that way. So I'm adding you to my watch later and the creator showcase number 6. And when I refresh the page, you'll see that you've been added. So by adding everybody into this playlist, everybody's agreeing to run this playlist. You don't have to sit there and watch and comment on every video. It would be great if you did, because I'd love it for you to I'd love for you to maximize your impact. But really, all the obligation is to run it. So anytime after tomorrow morning, you can see that I've said do not run before April 4th, 2020. It'll be ready to run in the morning. What that does is it gives me the chance to let more people who comment on the replay of this live stream later today before midnight get in on the playlist as well. So we'll appreciate everybody agreeing to this. It's going to give lots of watch time to everybody. And as I move on, Lally C, thank you for coming in. So we're going to go through your videos. I'd love it. Forgive me for forcing my 2 cents worth of opinion on you, but I would love it if you'd set up your homepage, because as you can see, I just came here and there's nothing for me to see. I'd love to have your page full of color and brightness so that people are inclined to start clicking things that don't end up clicking off of you. So there's the video that we connected with recently. What I'm looking for is something that is the longest thing I can find under 15 minutes. Most of your videos are very short. Or did we add this into a playlist? And I already went through the speech with you the other day, maybe. So forgive me for that. I'm not going to add the same one today. I'm just looking for literally the longest one I can find that is appropriate. I'll do this second one that's right here. I'll add it to the Creator Showcase number 6. So let me just refresh that page. My mouse is not working well for me today. And make sure that you're in there. And there you are. So as we continue along, again, if I miss anybody, just please let me know. We're going to make sure we get everybody into the playlist today. Solicito Music. Let's see what we can get from you. I'd like to find something that is as close to 15 minutes as possible without going over. So your videos are quite long. I'm going to take this right here, which is your first one. I didn't mean to do that. Save to playlist, and I will add it to playlist showcase number 6. And I will skip ahead and we will double check in a moment. Smooth Jazz Traveler, it's good to see you again. Thank you for coming by. It's nice that I'm seeing so many people who have been through on the Playlist Buddy series that I've been doing. I keep changing the times that I run these live streams, and it's kind of an experiment to see where we're going to get the most interaction and reaction. So I've decided that now we're going to do these on Friday afternoons for the next for the rest of the month. I think I'm going to get up to about episode number 9, so you can keep that in mind every Friday for the next 3 weeks. And then Tuber Chat will start doing live streaming, and we'll see what we're going to do about these afterwards. So here's a video. I want the most recent video, over 10 minutes, under 15, if I can. And then you see you've been added to this communal playlist. And again, the agreement is everybody here today agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. So the playlist is easy to find. It is linked in the description of this live stream that we're watching right now. It's right there. Easy for you to get. You can save that playlist or do whatever you have to be ready to run that anytime that you can after tomorrow morning. So, beautiful Rose, nice to see you again. We're going to go through your videos right now. You have to ask Meldon Armour how he deals with his voice. He streams 3 times a week for 3 hours each time and manages to hold his voice together somehow. So I'm looking for a video, hopefully over 10 minutes, but under 15 minutes, so that I can maximize your watch time. And as I skim through, course, I got a million windows open on my computer, so it's taking its sweet time here. I just want to be somewhat consistent. That's why I make the simple rule of under 15 minutes. So there's one. We must have added that last time. Let me see if I can find something else for you. The purpose here really is just watch time. In the meantime, hopefully everybody's connecting with each other in the chat the way that we always like to do. And then by all means, everybody can make arrangements to run playlists for each other for more watch time. I'm absolutely willing to run playlists for anyone. So if you'd like to swap playlists with me, I'm absolutely open to it. Just send me a message, please. You could comment on the video after here, or you can send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and I can we can make our arrangements there, and I am happy to run playlists for people. I do it all the time. So as we continue on, there's Tuber Chat that I was talking about. If you haven't already grabbed that, please do. That is my new rapid pace growth network, which you see right here. That will be beginning live streaming at the end of this month. As we continue on here, Rants with Rogers. It's good to have you here again. You were in, I believe, Playlist Buddies number 5. I remember just watching one of your videos. So I am able, because I keep a tablet beside me while I run these playlists, I am able to like and comment every video, or almost every single one. So it's easy for me because I do it while I work. And I know not everybody could do the same thing, but you absolutely know that the stuff is working and you're getting your watch time, first of all, because you're going to get at least a couple comments from the people who can. And then as well, in your analytics, you're able to look and see that your watch time under your Reach tab is coming from the playlist that we're talking about here. So I'm just looking for a video. Here's a good, oh, is this the one that that's the one I used. So, because I could see the red line. That's not from not watching. That's from going back and commenting if I let it skip over while I was doing it. Then I'd just like to find something else. I want to maximize watch time for everyone. So here we go, over 10 minutes, under 15. Oh, Caribbean Cruise Adventure. Did we not? Maybe I put that in another. Oh, that's the one I put in number 5. You've been here a few times because I put the other one in probably number 4. Okay, so let me see if I can find something else for you now. By the way, I really do appreciate the support. I appreciate the fact that you're all coming by. Obviously, I get my benefit out of this too. We all do. We get watch time, we get exposure, we get views, likes, and everything else. So let me start at the top. I didn't mean to spend so much time on this, but I just want to do what I can. Here we go. I'm going to put this. It's close enough. And this one is going in Playlist Buddies number 6. I haven't refreshed in a while, so let's just do that. Make sure you're in. And as the page refreshes, then there we go. So we're going to continue on. There's Melda and Armor Family. So they just put out another video. They've actually put out a couple this week that have been, they do prank videos. They're pretty funny. He does them with his wife. They got a beautiful family. They're very wonderful people. I saw her for the first time come in on his live stream with him the other day. I got to ask Melda a question. Like, why do you guys take your live streams down afterwards? When I looked at your page, I did a, like I said, if Melda and Armor, if you're still here, I did a shout out video that is coming out on Monday. I've already got it set to premiere where I featured your channel. And in going through it, I noticed that the live streams are not here. And I wonder what is up with that. So here's one at the top here. Here's one over here. So here's the newest prank video that he's done, but I'm just going to let the times come up and see if I can maximize watch time for Melded Armor as well. For whatever reason, my thing is really lagging. I'm going to ask you to be patient with me for 1 second. I'm going to let you stare at this again, and I'm going to see if I can do something about my connection to speed it up. I'll be right back. All right. Shouldn't be anything on my end, so I'm assuming it's just that we're in peak hours, and that's fine. So let's see what these are the ones I was talking about. He did these two, a couple of pranks he just posted. So like I said, they're funny. I love watching their stuff. Hairstyle from mom. Here we go. I'll do this one here. Save to playlist. Showcase number 6, and there we go. So I'll move on. I know I'm very far behind in the chat. I'm actually like extremely behind, but I will start catching up. Erwin, thank you for coming by. Every person who comes through the chat today and who comments on the replay afterwards before midnight tonight is going to be included in this communal playlist that we're talking about called Creator Showcase number 6. And what I'm looking for from each person is a video that's under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. And then everybody agrees to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And it will increase watch time for everyone. So it's been working out very well. We've obviously we're on number 6 of these, and I will continue doing these every Friday for the rest of the month until Tuber Chat is ready to start live streaming at the end of this month. And then we'll decide what is going to happen with the Playlist Buddy series afterwards. So as I'm looking, I just want to, I'd like to maximize watch time. I saw a 9-minute video, but I'd like to get something a little longer for you if I can. You can see, I don't have the worst computer in the world, but it's not new either. Not to mention I got a handful of windows open and everything else. Maybe I can get rid of a window or two. I don't need that, and I don't need that. Maybe we'll, maybe that will help the smallest amount. And I don't want to miss anybody. I'm sure that I haven't because I'm obviously going very slowly through the chat. But by all means, if I've skipped over you or if I haven't mentioned you yet, please be patient with me. You see where I am in the chat. And I want to make sure we get everybody in. So I am going to find, again, hopefully that 9-minute video that I just saw. And that's going to be the one that I'm going to put in for today. There it is. So save to playlist, and we're in playlist number 6. So I'll give it a refresh, but I'm just going to keep moving along here. So Erwin, you are in. Wensley's in. Bonnie Rose is in. Smooth Jazz Traveler. Rachel Rogers is in. The Walking Dude, thank you for coming by. We're going to get you into the playlist right away. And again, what I'm looking for is a video that is as long as possible, under 15 minutes. Now, I don't know why we're not connected. For some reason, I thought that I just connected with you the other day. So forgive me. That's just the sound of my frustration. But what I'm going to do is take your video. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So I'm going to take whatever video I pick for you right now for our playlist, and I'm going to add it into my watch later. What that will allow me to do is when I go through my later, when I have a chance in the next few days, I will watch your video, I will comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, and we'll make sure that that subscription sticks. I don't know how many times I've seen The Walking Dude, so I don't know why we're not already connected. I thought we just did this, actually. I don't see any red lines, so maybe I'm mistaken, and maybe you haven't been in on one of these playlist buddies yet. I don't know why the times are not coming up here. Okay, everyone's in. Oh, computer's just lagging today. Okay, I'm going to take just one more second to look at this connection and see if there's anything I can do, so forgive me for that. It's so bad. Okay, forgive me. I just want to get this connection maximized if I can. I usually don't have this kind of trouble. Nice to see that your times have come up. Let me get my screen back here. And when we look through your videos, so your videos are all very short. So there's the one we had last time. Okay, I don't want to pick anything shorter, so I'm going to take the same one this time. I'm going to add it into my watch later and creator number 6. That's how I know. You see what I mean? You've been here. I know that for sure. So I don't know why we're not connected. I just went through my watch later. But it's okay. We will get that sorted out. So for everybody in the chat, thank you for being patient with me. I know that I am quite far behind. Hopefully I get this thing fixed up soon. And I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm just whipping back here. I should put in a message for myself to catch my place, actually. The Walking Dude, there you are. Okay, Kristen Welton, of course, is here, my love and my supporter. I am going to get her. Just leaving a message for myself here so I can find my place again if I have to. So Kristen Welton, let's get you into the playlist. I just went in the other room to see if she's on, in case that might be hemorrhaging the connection for me. And I don't know if that was the issue or not. I think it's just the fact that we're in the middle of the day, my time right now. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. With everybody at home, I'm sure we've just got too many people on at the same time. And then hopefully, we're trying to plug an Ethernet cable in here so that hopefully it'll start working a little bit better. I'm just going to look at what the last video was that we put in number 5. So that one was in 1 and 3. The latest one was in 4, so I'll put it in 6. There we go. So Kristen is in. I did notice that the TMC family has come through, so thank you for coming by, Q. I've already got a video in for you. I made sure I put you and Amanda from the Hoops Family Network right away. So thank you, everyone. Mary Martin Jean, here we go. Thanks, guys. No, I won't. It'll Apple just works. Probably. No, I'm not going to cut it off. It'll know that you've plugged in. And luckily, my son he's been with me for the last couple of weeks while we've been staying in. So he just was helping me fix my internet connection here. So whether it'll have any effect or not, I don't know, but we'll soon see. So Mary Martin Jane, what can we get for you? I'm looking for a video that is under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. And that way we kind of even out but maximize the watch time for everyone. Here we go. 10:53 is perfect. Anything over 10 minutes is good. You are added into Creator Showcase number 6. And when I refresh the page, we're going to see that that's come up. There we go. So as I continue on, I don't want to miss anybody. So if I skip over anybody, then please let me know. Don't be shy. I want to make sure we get everybody in here. As I continue along, I see Princess Cammie is here again. So thank you for coming by. And again, feel free for everybody to connect with each other in the chat. The way that we do that, of course, is just pick a person one by one. You visit their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a comment related to the content of that video, hopefully a meaningful comment, and then give it a thumbs up. And if you like that creator, subscribe to them. Come back to this live stream chat and leave a single emoji next to their name. You can leave just about anything, but a heart is preferred. And if you don't mind mixing up the colors, that would be great too. And that's the way we do it. And then I am adding everybody that comes by the chat today and comments on this video afterwards into this communal playlist. Now, we've had a couple of your videos in these, and I want to maximize your watch time. So let me see what I can do here. I'm going to put one of the 2 longest ones here in, but I'll use the one we used least recently, which is probably that. Yeah, that was in number 5. So this one will go in number 6 again. We have a few of the same people and a few that are not. And so when I refresh the page, this is the playlist that I'm talking about. If everybody would, at some point, get this playlist and save it so that you can run it anytime after tomorrow morning. It's very easy to find. It is linked in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now. It's right here. So you're able to find that easily. And again, everybody just agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. That gives me the chance to get anybody who comments before midnight tonight in on the playlist as well. Yang, thanks for coming in. And then if everybody has if you have the ability to share this out, then I would appreciate if you did, whether it be on your community tab or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that. The more people that we get in here, the more maximized watch time we get for everybody. And let's take a quick count. I haven't been counting. So we've got 21 videos already. 21 creators are already in the playlist. So you can see how you're going to get some serious watch time when everybody ends up running this after tomorrow morning. Again, the only obligation is to run it. I am very lucky in that I can run these playlists while I work on a tablet beside me, so I'm able to like and comment almost every single video, but your only obligation is just to run it. So let's add you into Playlist Buddies number 6. And I will keep moving right along, and we'll double check after every couple. So thank you for coming by. Michael Anchor's Music Official. Thank you for coming by. I know we only recently connected, so forgive me for not remembering if we were on one of these playlists as well. Yeah, I believe so, because I remember looking at your channel in depth. So it must have been just the other day. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off thing, TubeBuddy and not TubeBuddy, vidIQ. I'm going to turn off. How do I get into this thing again? vidIQ is a great tool. TubeBuddy is my preferred, but I use both, as you can see here. But I'm just going to disable vidIQ because it is using both puts a little bit of strain on the page because it adds so much more to each page. For those of you who haven't used it, it adds all these extra stat things and this and that. If we click on somebody's video, there's a lot of information. It gives me this stat thing up here. I do enjoy both tools, but like I said, they can take a toll on the page. So I'm going to refresh everything here and get rid of a little bit of the heavy load. When we get back to the playlist, we just want to make sure Mike Langters has been added in. So I did just see TMC sharing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So here we go. And then if there's any luck, maybe that will help me speed up. I wasn't doing that before. I didn't have both things running. TubeBuddy is linked, by the way, if you've been thinking about it but haven't used it yet. It's in the description of every video that I have, including this one. It's already in there. While the page is refreshing, I'll just show you. Right here, there's a link. That's a special one. You can get the free version, and then I get my affiliate bonus points or whatever they're going to give me out of that as well. So you can become a TubeBuddy affiliate too, and then after you start using it, people who install it based on your link, you'll get some affiliate benefit as well, which is great. Oh, so naturally, Mona Lisa, forgive me, I'm very behind in the chat, but thank you for asking. So you don't have to do anything. I'm going to add a video in for you. The only thing that everybody asks is we all are agreeing to run this playlist at some point after tomorrow morning. What that does is it allows me to get anybody who's in the chat now and anybody who comes by and leaves a comment on this replay afterwards before midnight tonight, they get in on the playlist as well. Usually we have about 40 creators in the playlist. So it's linked in the description of the video right here. So if you can, just grab that link, save the playlist, do whatever you have to do for that, and you can run the playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. That's this playlist right here. In the meantime, everybody's free to connect with each other in the chat, as I see most people are doing. Now, if I've missed anybody, then please let me know. I realize I've gotten so far behind in this chat right now that I may not even be, because I refreshed the page, I may not even be able to get back far enough. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. Don't be shy. I want to make sure we get everybody in here. And it looks like I'm actually up to you right now, naturally, Mona Lisa. So let's get to your channel. We're going to have a quick look. And then we're going to pick a video. I'm always looking for things that are under 15 minutes because I don't want the playlist to drag on for everybody forever. But the longest one that I can find, preferably over 10 minutes. If I find something recent that's over 10 minutes, under 15, that's what I'll add. So, oh, you've already been in one. You've already been in thing. Oh, you want the latest? Okay, thank you. Kristen's yelling to me from the other room, just letting me know because I'm so far behind in the chat. So I'm going to put your bathroom cleaning in 5 minutes. That one is done in playlist number 6. Yes, I remember because last time you asked to have the hand washing, which is very important. You got a lot of good information here. So I hope that people are connecting with you. Obviously, she's caring enough to make sure that we get the right video in. I mean, what's the difference between a minute or two? But it's nice for her to make sure we're getting stuff that we all could use right now, which is some cleaning stuff. I know that's on everybody's mind these days. So as we continue on, have a look at who else has come through. Sakura, hopefully I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly, so forgive me please if I'm wrong. And what we're doing is looking for, now we're not connected already, but that's okay. What I'm going to do, I cannot subscribe to you or watch videos while I live stream. But what I will do is take the video I'm picking for you right now for the playlist. I'll add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is when I get a chance to go through my watch later, I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it. I will like it. I will subscribe to you, and we'll make sure that the subscription sticks. So there you go. You're in my watch later and Playlist Buddies number 6. And when I refresh the page, we're going to see that you're there. And luckily that thing did work, and my connection's just the smallest bit faster. So between the couple of things we've done, it looks like we're on our way here. So as I've mentioned before, the Tuber Chat project, which I keep mentioning, is going to start live streaming at the end of this month. And the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network, who are here in the chat with you right now, are very much helping with that. So Lonnie, here we go. Thank you for coming in. I didn't get a video for you in here already, did I? This is another great supporter, because you've been here. I don't think every single one of these playlist buddies, but you have been here at least for a couple. This is so it's great that you keep coming by. I really appreciate it. Like I keep saying, for everybody that as our channels get bigger and we get more subscribers and we subscribe to more people, it gets really difficult to support everybody as much as you wish. And so I appreciate every minute that everybody's able to spend with me here. Walker fam. Oh, let's see what you just said there. I missed your. Oh, see you later. I'm cleaning. Okay, no problem. I'm still going to make sure that you get in on the playlist. And then again, like I said, okay, so Walker fam, I know I've seen you before. I don't know why we're not connected already. I'm quite sure anyway. You must be a recent connection for me. And I hope I haven't already been through the speech with you, but I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take the video I'm going to pick for you right now, which is going to be this one here. I'm going to save it to the playlist, and I'm going to save it to my watch later. And when I get to my watch later, I'll be able to go through. I will watch the video, comment, like it. I will subscribe to you, and that way we'll make sure that the subscription sticks. I'm trying to figure out, maybe we're a new connection, so forgive me for not remembering. I was convinced that I've seen Walker fam before, but maybe we went through that already. And then when we refresh the page, I just want to make sure we're getting everybody in. So again, if I've missed anybody, please let me know. Don't be shy. I will get to it. And I'm able to move on a little bit faster. Hey, it's Jen. Thanks for coming by. Hey, it's Jen is another great supporter. She's been by for the last several of these playlist buddies. And again, everybody feel free to connect with each other within the chat the way we always do. As well, if you want to make arrangements with each other, to run playlists for each other, then absolutely. And I'm always up for that as well. So you can message me either after or on Twitter, or preferably Facebook or Instagram. I don't check Twitter quite as much. And then we can make arrangements to run playlists for each other if you want. I'm happy to do it. And I'm just, Wensley's been in. Blessing Slim, thank you for coming by. I don't know how far behind I am right now, so forgive me for that. So this is a new connection for me, and forgive me for forcing my 2 cents on you, but I would love to see you get your front page on your channel with a few videos on it, just so that people are inclined to click right away. And what I'm looking for today is the longest video I can find under 15 minutes. And that's kind of recent, so I'll add that in. I'm going to add you into my watch later as well. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but when I go through my watch later, I will watch your video, like it, comment on it, and we'll make sure that our connection sticks. So Izzy's Life is another great supporter. Izzy's Life has been here for almost every one of these Playlist Buddy streams, if I remember right. I see Izzy's Life in other live streams as well. I'm very lucky that a lot of my job is YouTube focused, not to mention online, so I'm able to be in a lot of live streams. So let's use this video so we maximize your watch time. And there we go. So I'll just refresh while I continue along. Oh, we got ASMR. Britt Eats is back. Britt Eats has been here for almost every one of these playlist buddies as well, and it's fun to watch her videos. ASMR is such a huge category, but she does a great job, as you can see here. This is how we recognize her videos. This was in the last playlist buddies. I knew right away by looking at it, and we've had more. I just want to show you her channel. Her thumbnails are great too, as a matter of fact. They're so bright and colorful. So I don't know how much of that is the camera that you're using. I don't know how much of that is your editing talent, but you do a great job. So I thought we did these marshmallow ones in another playlist buddies. Yeah, playlist buddies number 2. So I'm going to pick something else, but I'll take this 10-minute one. We'll add this into not playlist number 4, but playlist number 6. And when I go back, I know I just refreshed it. Britt won't be in there just yet, but there we go. She'll be in there right after. And then, like I have said, the playlist is easy to find. It's already linked in the description of this video right here, the one that we're watching. So it's agreed by everybody that we're all going to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And what that does is it allows me the chance to let anybody that comments on the video afterwards, before midnight tonight, to get in on the playlist as well. So thank you, Naturally Mona Lisa. Yeah, we all understand, of course. Perfect. Thank you for offering to run the playlist. We're all going to run the playlist. You can do it at your leisure anytime after tomorrow morning. You're only obligated to run it. Kanisha, thank you for sharing me out. And then, so my chat skips when I do that. And I'm just making sure I haven't missed anybody or forgotten anyone. If I've skipped over you, then just please let me know. But I think I've done not bad for today. As we continue along, I don't see a video in the playlist. Oh, recent one, yes, that's what Kristen was telling me. That shows how far behind I am in the playlist. We talked about that. So, yeah, TMC, I know you're not having the best time right now, so I'm so sorry. And I especially then really appreciate the fact that you're even here right now. I know you got a lot on your mind. So thank you very much for coming by. Us, never them. It's good to see you again. Thank you for coming by. Let's make sure we get a playlist video for you right away into the playlist. And as we look at your videos, forget which one you were in, if you were in the last one 1 week ago, and it might have been the last one, or it might have been the one before that. So I'm going to look for a video that hopefully is that long again. The longest one I can find under 15 minutes. I don't want to use the same one, so here, this is what I'll do. All the point is of this playlist really is the watch time. I mean, you get views, obviously, and some people will be able to like and comment. You're only obligated to run the playlist. Because I know it's very easy for me. I could sit here with a tablet and do it while I work. So I'm able to like and comment almost every video on 2 accounts. As a matter of fact, I will do it on my own account as well as the Tuber Chat account. So you're going to get at least 2 runs from me. But all everybody's obligated to do is just run it. And let's just make sure, yeah, Britt Eats is in there. There we go. So again, I know a couple of people have mentioned that they've shared this out. Guitar Hope, we're going to get to you right now. So if you do have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, I will appreciate it. We all will. The more people that we get in here and to comment on this video later today, anytime before midnight, the more people get in on the playlist. Now, you're a new connection for me. So thank you for coming by and visiting. I am not able to subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I will do is pick the longest video I can find right now. I see your videos are typically very short, and I will add it into the playlist, but I will also add it into my watch later, as you'll see right now. And what that will allow me to do when I go through my watch later, I will watch your video, like it, comment it, I will share, or sorry, I will subscribe to you, and in that way we make sure that the connection sticks. And then right now, I'm just going to move on to the next one, and then we'll double check our playlist and see how many people we've got, and the last couple of people that are 100% for sure in there. So here we go, Patriot in the Dark. Let's check out your videos. I'm looking for anything under 15 minutes, but hopefully over 10 that's recent. You've got lots of perfect stuff here. So let's take this here, and we will add it into our playlist showcase number 6. And then again, everybody's just obligated to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. That gives me until after midnight tonight to make sure that I get anybody that comments on the replay afterwards in on the playlist as well. We're coming along nicely. We've got 34 creators already in the playlist, so that's great. And then, oh yes, please. Thank you, Kristen, for letting everybody know. Let's please limit the emojis to 2 or less, if you don't mind. What I like to do is I spend a lot of time in many live streams, a lot of Growth Network streams, which I feature in a video that I've got coming out on Monday. You guys can check that out and find out for yourself where some of the great growth networks are. There's tons of them, but there are several, including, that's what I'm building with Tuber Chat with the help of TMC Family and the Hoops Family Network. But there are some that I've featured. And in all of those growth streams, because we're all here for the same thing, there are very strict rules that a lot of the hosts have so that we can stay within YouTube's terms of service and guidelines of this, that. So one of those things is to limit the number of emojis that we have, as well as we don't use a lot of specific words, which I have banned in the back end of YouTube Studio, so they can't be used anyway. But if you don't mind that, thank you, Kristen, for reminding everybody. I forget to mention these things all the time. And then, yes, TMC, thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up if you haven't already. Of course, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I drop videos on Mondays. I do live streaming on Fridays. And I will continue this series of Playlist Buddies for the rest of the month. And then Tuber Chat will begin live streaming. That will be a rapid pace growth network that will begin live streaming at the end of the month. Wani, did I get you in? Yes, okay. I knew I said that the first time. So there we go. It's nice to see everybody connecting within the chat. Again, don't let me miss anybody. If I skip over you, just please don't be shy. Let me know. I want to make sure we get everybody into the playlist. And again, if you have the ability to share this out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter, anything like that, then I'll appreciate it. The more people we get in here, the more watch time we get for everybody. Bonnie Rose, thank you for letting me know, and thank you for coming by. Zam Talkative. Oh, Nails by Nicole. Let me just see what happened here. Oh, yeah, okay, it's a little bit too much emoji. So, yeah, Nails by Nicole, just cut it down to 1 or 2 if you don't mind, please. But thank you for coming by. Everybody's free to connect with each other as they would like in the chat. And then hopefully some of you are making some arrangements to run some playlists for each other. I'm absolutely willing to run playlists for people. I do it all the time. So if you'd like to swap playlists with me, just either comment on the video later or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and we can make arrangements to do that. I just don't want to make skip over you. Okay, so Zam Talkative is a new connection for me. So what I'm going to do is I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. what I will do is take the video that I choose for you right now for our playlist, and I will add it into my watch later as well. What that will allow me to do is when I go through my watch later, I can watch your video, comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, and in that way, I'll make sure that my connection to you sticks. So there we go. And when I go back over to Playlist Buddies, I will let that refresh. I'll get Nails by Nicole in there. Same thing for you, Nicole. I have to connect with you through my watch later afterwards, because while I'm live streaming, I cannot subscribe or watch videos. And I'm just going to look through. Here we go. This is a nice long video. We're going to maximize your watch time. Due into my watch later. And then, like I said, when we refresh the page, I'll refresh it one more time. But when we refresh the page, we'll see that you've been added into the communal playlist. Everybody just agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And what it does is it gives watch time to everyone. You can see we've got 36 creators already in the playlist. So it's coming along very nicely. And then as well, the playlist is linked right here in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now. So it's very easy to find, whether you want to grab that and save it or come back to it or whatever you have to do. And then, like I said, just run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, and everybody will get some watch time. It's Mimi. Thank you for coming by. Let's go through your videos. I'm looking for something that is hopefully the longest thing I can find under 15 minutes that's recent. So you've got a good variety of stuff. Let's take this one here. Going through Grandma's closet. Now I just want to have a quick look. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, you got comments on, so that's good. I'm just going to back out of this. Going through, where did it go? There it is, going through Grandma's closet. Oh, this is one of these things again. Maybe I'm going to have trouble with this. We had a video that was, okay, it's going to work. We had a video in one of the playlists that was not able to be added. I had to add it manually to the next couple of playlists for them afterwards. And I think it's because it was made for kids. Now, this one is not, so you'll be able to get comments on that for the people who can comment. Of course, everybody's just obligated to run the playlist. That's all you have to do is run it. If you're lucky, like I am, and able to run it, you know, a tablet or another device, maybe an old phone or something beside you while you work and this and that, you can like and comment every video. I'm able to do it with 2 accounts every time, but you're only obligated to run it. So I think that's the first time I saw Nightbot today. Maybe I skipped over Nightbot. But that's okay. It's nice to see Nightbot behaving itself. Hey, it's Jen. Thanks for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Oh, I almost missed one. Here we go. Tyreek's channel. So again, what we're doing today is everybody who comes through the chat today and comments on this replay afterwards, forgive me for forcing my 2 cents of opinion on you, but I'd love to see you get your front page customized. What we're doing is we're taking a video from each creator that comes through, anything over 10 minutes, under 15, that is recent, adding it into the playlist creator showcase number 6. And then everybody agrees to watch that playlist anytime, or run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, and it increases watch time for everyone. So because we are a new connection, you see I've just added you into my watch later as well. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So I have you in my watch later, and what I will do is when I go through my watch later in the next few days, I will watch your video, comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, and in that way we'll make sure that that connection sticks. Now, in the meantime, for those of you who who haven't already subscribed to me, the new people coming through, first of all, welcome. Thank you very much for coming by. I hope you will subscribe to me and keep that notification bell on so you don't miss the next video. I drop videos on Monday and I live stream on Friday. And so as we continue along, Again, if I miss anybody, then please just don't be shy. Let me know. I fell way behind in the chat earlier. I think I'm just about caught up right now, so that's good. And then again, if anybody has the ability to share out this stream, whether it be on Facebook, on Twitter, on any other platform like that, or if you have the community tab, if you've already got your 1,000 subscribers, then I'll appreciate it very much. Everybody will, because the more people that we get in here, the more watch time there is for everyone. We've been very lucky. As I refresh the page right now, I think I just did, but we'll have another look. We're a little bit ahead of the pace of the last one that we did. We usually get an average of about 40 creators, and you can see it looks like we're going to top that today. So that's great, and you can imagine what it's like. First of all, you're getting, you know, your views, and you'll get a few likes and comments, but for the most part, it's just for the watch time. That's the reason we're doing this. And then again, everybody's free to connect with each other within the chat. I see that some people are. I hope that you will find yourself some new connections, and then as well make some arrangements to swap playlists with each other. I swap playlists with people all the time, so if you'd like, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and we can make arrangements. I enjoy running playlists for people. Especially, I really like what we're doing with this project here, because Mary Martin Jane, thank you for saying you'll share it out on Facebook. I appreciate that. Yeah, and for everybody, please run the playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. Again, it's linked right here. One of the things is that because we're doing something different here, and we've got this playlist that's got so many other creators in it, I'm very lucky in that I'm able to sit and I run the playlist while I work, so I am able to kind of watch a little bit of it, this and that. That's why I giggle when I see like Brit Eats here, because she does ASMR. It might be the only ASMR channel that I've subscribed to, but I know that is a monster category. But she does a fantastic job. Excuse me. And I was going on earlier about you know, her thumbnails and stuff like that are very beautiful and colorful and this and that. There's a lot of great stuff. Now I met Hey It's Jen long before this. I met Izzy's Life long before this. But it's interesting to see all the different kinds of things that creators are coming out with. And one of the speeches I go on with all the time is, for those of you who don't already know, I'm a professional channel manager. I manage several channels. I've got almost 2 million views on Facebook, on YouTube between a couple of those channels. But I started in the way of producing, doing the social media, doing the tags, filming, editing, and this kind of stuff. I didn't get into this community that we're talking about now with what we will call smaller creators, people with less than 10,000 subscribers. So when I started, and it's a few years now already, I was following only channels that were huge. Like I follow about 10 channels, maybe a little bit more, that teach like how to do YouTube and strategy and this and that. And I knew when I started seeing that, I'll be able to do a similar job. I'll be able to find a niche and get in there and start using the knowledge that I have and the marketing background that I have to teach and help people grow their channels as well. But because I used to follow only big channels, I wasn't able to see a lot of the things that you find in newer creators. Let's put it that way. And I'm really enjoying a lot of the things that I'm seeing, because you're seeing stuff that is in such a monster variety. You know, I really enjoy it. I hope you guys do too, because I really enjoy doing this project here that we're working on, this Playlist Buddies. There's the playlist again. Like I said, look at the variety of creators and things that we have. Cooking videos, people doing unboxings and product features, prank videos, family vlogs. There's so much different stuff here. I really enjoy it. Travel. Another unboxing here from Verge Junk Closet. Here we go. That looks, see, epic or fail. That's going to be something that's fun to watch there. Keisha Harry is always informative and a joy to watch as well. as does the TMC, but he puts out a good variety of stuff as well and has another channel coming, as a matter of fact. There's just so much different stuff that you get by, you know, going through something like this. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. Like I said, I really am. And as I keep saying as well, the Tuber Chat project is going to be coming at the end of this month. I've been promising we're going to start live streaming before the end of April, and we absolutely will. So on my personal channel here, I will continue live streaming at least once a week. I'm going to be doing the project that we're doing now, Playlist Buddies, every Friday. I will drop pre-recorded videos on Monday. And then when Tuber Chat gets rolling, it's going to be a high-pace, rapid growth network that's going to get you a lot of quality creators as connections as quickly as possible. But quality connections that stick as well. We're going to help you, and we want to be able to be accessible to everybody where they want to be accessing us, which is going to be, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, Instagram, and the very best thing that you can connect with Tuber Chat with is the website, which we will populate shortly. Right now is set so that you can sign up for the email list. I am just dropping the link for that right now. And I did it from the Tuber Chat account there so that you can connect with that channel and make sure that you're subscribed right away. Hit that notification bell so that when we start live streaming, you're ready. And then we'll be doing other playlist things with that as well. We'll be doing a lot to promote smaller creators and try to push. So what we're really going to be focused on is generous, giving creators, people who understand that giving much more than you expect to receive is how you get big payoffs in YouTube. And I've been very fortunate to meet a lot of very generous giving creators already in the last several months. And we're going to make sure that we maximize exposure for them in every platform that we can. Of course, it's all going to revolve around the YouTube channel, which is right here. Like I said, you'll want to be subscribed to that. Very much helped by the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network. And we've got a lot of great stuff for you. So, yeah, Hey, It's Jen was already set up there, and I really appreciate that. Yasmin Wu, thank you for coming in. Yasmin is extremely active in the growth networks that I'm talking about, and a well-respected supporter and moderator. I see her all the time. She's greatly supportive of me. Nice to see you're moving along with 4,000 already. So I'm looking for a video from you here. Oh, maybe we used this one already because I see the red line. The red line's not from skipping. That's from letting it run on the playlist and going back and commenting. So we already used that one. We already used this one. Let me see. You've got lots and lots of stuff here. I'll take this one. So we get you a lot of watch time. And then when I refresh the page, we're going to see that Yasmin has been added in. And the playlist just adds the latest video that I add, goes to the top of the playlist. That's how this works. And then everybody just agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And it gets watch time for everyone. So I hope I'm going to pronounce this right, Maya. I know you've been here before. I'm quite sure. So let's see what I can find for you. I'm looking for videos that are under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, but recent. So I might take your latest video right now. I might pick something else. Oh, here's a little bit longer. Oh, did we what's this one here? Is that what we connected with? That's probably the video we connected with. So I'll add this into Playlist Buddies number 6. And when I refresh the page, you'll see that you've been added in. And then, so the obligation here by everybody is to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. What that does is it allows anybody that comes by to catch the replay and leave a comment tonight before midnight in on the playlist as well. Not everybody can just be here just because it's convenient for me to live stream at this time. So we want to maximize impact and watch time for everybody. So we've already hit 40 creators in the house. And then I'll just show you one more time. Here's the link to the playlist right here on my personal channel, but it's already in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now. So it's easy to find. You can grab that playlist and save it and then run it anytime after tomorrow morning. And again, I'll just mention, if you have the ability to share out what we're doing right now, grab the URL, share it on either Twitter, Facebook, or anywhere else in your community tab if you have it. And the more people that we get in here, the more creators we get in the playlist. That's the more people running your video, hopefully getting you some more likes, more comments, this and that, and especially watch time. That's what we're all after today. And then again, for those of you who want to, first of all, feel free to connect with each other within the chat, as always. And then for those of you who want to make arrangements to run playlists, I'm willing to do it. If you want to message me, either on Facebook or Instagram is the best way. And then make arrangements among each other to run playlists for each other so that you can get more watch time that way as well. Lionel, thank you very much for sharing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, every share really helps, you know, especially when we're talking about trying to get more traffic, get more people in. Like I said, we've already got 40 people, which is about our average. The first time that we did this, we had 60. So you can imagine you've got one video in here that is, you know, whatever, hopefully around 10 minutes, somewhere around there. And you've got 40 people that potentially are going to run it. And you'll see in your analytics, now that we've slowed down a little bit, Andy, I see you walking in, so thank you very much. I'm going to get to you in 1 second. I'm just going to open another window here, and I'm going to show you guys how you can see the analytics that will show you that you're getting watch time from these playlists. Oh, there's official D-Spot, testing a green screen again. There's Meldon Armra. That's where we're going to go when we're done another hour from now. When I go to the YouTube studio, I'm just doing this for those of you who haven't already seen this or who don't already know. We have analytics here. When I go into my reach tab, I got to pick a video first. I'm going to pick a video that I know has been in the playlist. It's the same one I'm using again today, but this one here is doing very well for me. So when I click on the analytics, if you're looking for a tablet, you might find this interesting. This is what I mean when I say I've got a tablet beside me. Kristen bought me this for my birthday, and I've been using it since. My birthday's in December, so I've been using it since, and I run the playlists on this while I work all day, and I run playlists for people and things like that. But it's a great, fairly powerful tablet, and the review, as you can see, is doing much better than most of my other stuff. So I'm happy about that. But I have put it in the playlist, and that might be a small reason for some of that. But as we look in the Reach tab again, you go down to traffic sources, and when you look in playlists, you'll see that video was in Creator Showcase number 2. We're on 6 right now, but you can see what it says is 64% of my playlist views have been out of that playlist. Now, it's only in 2 playlists. It's only in that one, and it's only in Family. This one is actually run by Kanisha Harry, who was in the chat. I don't imagine she's still here. She was here a while ago. Nisha Harry's a wonderful supporter of mine, but she did something similar where she did a playlist. So you can see that this stuff works because it comes in from your reach tab in your analytics and shows you that you're getting the watch time. So, oh, I see a few more people have come in. Josh and Kaylee, nice to see you again. Thank you for coming by. Let me get back to Andy. There you go. So again, what we're doing is everybody who comes through the chat today and everybody who comments on the replay afterwards is going to be included in the communal playlist here, Creator Showcase number 6. We've already got 40 creators. We're adding a couple more right now. And then everybody is just obligated to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And then what that does, it gives me until midnight tonight to let more people who manage to come by and leave a comment to get in on it as well, so that we maximize the impact and watch time for everybody. So, Andy, I am not already subscribed to you, and I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. But what I will do is I will take the video that I'm adding to the playlist right now, and I'll add it into my watch later as well. What that allows me to do is when I get a chance to go through my watch later, I will watch your video, I will comment on it, like it, and I will subscribe to you. And in that way, we make sure that the connection sticks. So Josh and Kaylee managed to get a tiny little shout out in the last video that I put up, which was keeping up with the comments. You'll have to check that out on my channel, where I go through my process of using TubeBuddy and show you how it can be so quick to go through your comments and stay caught up. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Josh and Kaylee are a really fun channel to watch as well. I've really enjoyed being subscribed to them. They're a great supporter as well. I met them through the Hoops Family Network, who is still here as well. So let's go to the next channel that I've got lined up here. Did I skip over Josh and Kaylee? I didn't mean to do that. I'm talking about Josh and Kaylee. And did I skip them or no? I did. I'm so sorry. It's funny. If I skip over anybody, I certainly don't mean to. So by all means, please be patient with me. And then, but don't be shy. Let me know so that I can make sure that I get a video for you into the playlist. So as you can see, these guys, like, they always, every thumbnail looks like they're having fun. Obviously, they've got some other people in their videos as well. I'm going to add this one here so that we maximize your watch time. And there we go. And I will add this one here, 7 Sisters and a Brother. So again, you must have just heard the speech that I gave. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but I appreciate you coming by. What I'm going to do is take the video that I choose for you right now, which this is your longest one. So I'm adding it into my watch later and my Playlist Buddy Showcase number 6. And what that will allow me to do is when I go through my watch later, I will watch your video, I will comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, and in that way I will make sure that my subscription sticks. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. And when we look at the showcase, we've got Andy, Josh and Kaylee, and 7 Sisters and a Brother right there. And that's some like unbelievably sized thumbnail. Are you actually all brothers and sisters? Is that the, because that's quite a family. And then I don't want to fall too far behind. Here we go, aka James615. Thank you for coming by. What we're doing today is every creator that comes by the chat right now is going to have a video added into our communal playlist, which is Creator Showcase number 6. It is linked already in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. So it's easy to find, and everybody's just obligated to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. What that allows me to do is get everybody who comes through the chat today and everybody who comments after midnight or before midnight today a chance to get in as well. I understand that not everybody can be here just because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So we want to give more people the chance to get in and maximize the watch time for everybody. So I'm looking for videos that are under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. And I've got one here. I'm going to add this into my watch later. And what that's going to allow me to do, I cannot subscribe to you or watch videos while I live stream, but I will go through my watch later in the next few days. I will watch your video, comment on it, like it, subscribe to you, and in that way we'll make sure that my connection to you sticks. Pesh Das, thank you for coming by again. I am looking for another video from you that is under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, hopefully over 10 and recent. So here we go, maybe, oh, you've got a bunch of stuff here. You've been putting out a lot of videos. That's great. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to add it into our playlist, and now I will go back and we'll just double check that we're getting everybody in there. And like I was saying, hopefully everybody's enjoying the process of coming through. I know most of you have been here more than once. For those of you who are new, I appreciate you coming by. I hope you enjoy this process as well. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. We're getting watch time for everybody. I'm just going to give you, let you stare at the screen for a quick second here. And there we go. So, Do It All Stealing just walked in. That's Jeff. That is, when I talked to you about the fact that I'm a professional channel manager, the way that this started several years ago, Jeff is a small business owner. He owns a small construction company, and I work with him every day. We've been at this for several years now. I've known Jeff for well over 15 years. But Jeff runs a couple of different channels now, because we started here with this as his main channel, Jeff Lepard. You see, I've got myself featured on his channel as well, because I manage this channel for him. Now, this is his second channel that he's building right now, and this is dedicated to the work of his main company, Do It All Stealing. So thank you, Jeff, for coming by. What I'm going to do is pick a video for you. I'll get this one here that is under 15 minutes, but as long as possible. Add it into the playlist. And then Jeff was here the last time as well. So what we all do is agree to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, and then it increases watch time for everybody. And there we go. In the meantime, everybody can feel free to connect within the chat the way we always do. The way we do that in these growth streams is you visit a person one at a time, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then give them the thumbs up. If you like the creator, you subscribe to them, and then come back to this channel in the live stream chat here, and then give them a single emoji next to their name after you mention them, preferably a heart, and you can mix up the colors if you don't mind. Yasmin, thank you, just listening. Yasmin is very active, so I appreciate everybody spending any amount of time. As I keep saying, as our channels get bigger and as we subscribe to more people, it gets really hard to support everybody as much as you wish. So I really appreciate every minute that everybody can spend. Okay, thank you. And then, hey, it's Jen is just letting it run. That's another thing I like to do for people where possible. If I'm going to step away from the computer, or I'm going to, I have the opportunity, sometimes I'll just put a live stream on and let somebody run for a few minutes to give them the extra watch time, because it's not affecting me to let the computer just run or let the device just run. So I appreciate that as well. And like I was saying, if all of you want to make arrangements with each other to run playlists for each other, for those of you who need watch time, then by all means, that's what we're here for. I'm absolutely willing to do it. So if you want to make an arrangement with me, if you don't mind, just send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. That's the best place that I can get back to you. And I'm happy. I run playlists for people all the time. It's easy for me because, like I keep saying, I have a tablet that I can run beside me while I work all day. And that allows me to run, first of all, these playlists for everybody, but I also run playlists for people all the time. So I'm very lucky that it's easy. But for those of you who have the ability, even if you have like an old phone or an older tablet or something like that that can be used just for the purpose of running stuff, you can really get a lot of benefit from people. I keep saying the same thing. You'll always be able to get what you want because YouTube, the results are guaranteed. We just don't know the speed for each person. It's different for everybody. The more that you're willing to give, the more you're going to get back. But by the same token, you must always be willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive. Sometimes I see people getting a little bit hung up. I don't want to speak negatively, but about, like they're going to run a 2-hour playlist for you. So they want you to run a 2-hour play, this and that. I don't think it makes sense to worry about the time. I run playlists for people. When I run a playlist for somebody, I run the longest one that I can. And if you always do that for people, you just understand they're going to run the longest one that they can. So it might mean you're running something for 8 hours. Maybe they're only running something for 4 hours to 3 hours or whatever. I don't think it matters. You can also run playlists while you sleep, which a lot of us probably do. And so what's the difference, right? But like I said, if you're always willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive, you're going to get what you wanted from everybody anyway. And that's why I love things like this, where we're able to include a lot of different people. I'm trying to even it out as much as I can. That's why I pick videos that are under 15 minutes and over 10 where possible. And then we get watch time for everybody that's fairly evened out. As it is, when I refresh the page right now, I think Jeff was the last one in with Do It All Sealing. We've got over 40 creators already. And like I keep saying as well, I'm going to allow anybody that comments on this replay of the live stream afterwards before midnight tonight to get in on the playlist as well. So if you have the ability to share this out, whether it be on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter or any other online service like that, I'll really appreciate it. The more people that we get in here, the more watch time we get for everybody. So we've already got 46 creators in the house. Ende, thanks for coming in. Let me make sure that we get you in on the playlist right away. And then, like I said, everybody can feel free to connect with each other in the chat, as we always do, and make arrangements to run playlists with each other. Oh, Josh and Kaylee asking about monetization. My personal channel will be still a while. I've only got half my hours, but I'm not concerned about it because what I keep telling people, so I'm a professional channel manager. So I started this with the intention of it being like forever. It's not only long-term for me, it's permanent. So I know I'll get there eventually anyway. It doesn't matter. The biggest channel that I manage right now is for Jeff from Do It All Sealing, who's in the chat right now. And his personal channel is doing well over $1,000 a month already. He had 4,000 subscribers at the beginning of this year. He was already making $1,000 a month, plus another 150 to 200 from Amazon affiliates, and then a few other, because he started to get into sponsored things and this and that. So we already knew that the money and this and that was guaranteed. So I'm not worried about it because it will come. And when it does, it will be plentiful and it will be wonderful and it will be permanent. And I'll be happy about that. I appreciate you asking, but it's still going to be a while before my personal channel gets monetized. I'm guessing if I'm lucky, it could be this summer, but it'll definitely be this year. But I also am more focused now on the Tuber Chat project. So I'm going to race that. As you can see, we've got almost 300 subscribers here already. So I'm trying to get as many as I can on that channel. That's where my focus is now, so that we can start live streaming at the end of this month and have a decent crowd to get started with. And I'm going to be focused on helping people as I've been helped over the last several months, so that we can get people monetized as quickly as possible. That's the purpose of what I'm doing right now. I get my benefit. Obviously, my videos are in these playlists as well, but we all know what it takes to get 4,000 hours of watch time. It takes quite a bit. So what I want to do is find ways to help people. The subscribers, it's not that it's easy. It takes work, but you can get them, right? Jeff now on his main channel has well over 5,000 subscribers. I think he's actually approaching 6 very quickly. The reason that happened, he went on vacation to Thailand and he started live streaming there, and that stuff really took off. So he gained 1,500 subscribers, even more probably just in the last couple of months. But we want to take everything that we've learned up until now, plus I have a marketing background that, I've been doing this stuff. I've been online since the late 90s, mid 90s, that I'm able to add my marketing knowledge in with all the things we've learned about YouTube to help people grow as fast as they can. I know a lot of people are like looking for extra money and this and that, and we all know that there's money at the end of the tunnel on YouTube. What I want to do is help people get there as fast as I can. I've never seen anything like this that is guaranteed, and I talk about YouTube all the time like it's magical, because every single bit of work that we do today helps the work that we did yesterday and the work we do tomorrow as we build our channels. That's very obvious, and I just love it. So it's great to see it materialize. Luckily, my community's gotten big enough now that I'm able to see people get monetized every week now. Okay, Ace, oh, thanks for coming by again. Oh, even Socrates just walked in. I just caught that as I clicked the link. I know it's tough sometimes. People, a lot of people working at home right now, working in general, this and that, and it's not easy to just be able to hop in and out of particular streams. As our communities get bigger and as our channels, we subscribe to more people, it gets difficult to support everybody as much as you wish that you could. So I appreciate every minute that everybody's spending here. And I know we went through a speech the last time, so I'm going to take, so that one was in number 5. I'll take this one again and put it in number 6. Because most of your videos are shorter, right? Yeah, we've been through, I gave you a whole speech about that. So I just want to maximize your watch time where I can. So we'll rotate between these 3 videos as I continue with the Playlist Buddy series. I'm doing this every Friday, by the way. So we will rotate between these until you get something new, and we'll see what happens there. I just want to stick to your 3 longest videos. We'll move on and just make sure I'm not missing anybody. Days in, Socrates, thanks for coming by. So Socrates is a personal friend. He's done a video with me. We are both DJs. Not to mention, well, he's a performing artist that happens to be a DJ also. But he was gracious enough to do a video with me that's on my channel. We were talking about some vinyl records. But he's got a lot of music here. Now, his videos are short, but they're music. So it's great. I hope you have your new video up soon. He was telling me this here, Don't Be So Shy, the Jumpstart mix, is going to have an official music video. So when it does, I'll be happy to see that, and hopefully we'll be running Playlist Buddies to get that in there as well. I think I put No Diggity in last time. So you know what I'll do? I usually don't ask, but Socrates, is there a particular one that you want in? Yeah, well, I appreciate your kind words, but that's the hope. The hope is that this is going to help everybody. We're all going to get watch time out of this. So I'm very excited about the whole project, and I'm happy that it's working out. I'm really enjoying the process of going through all this. So Socrates, I'll just give you a quick second if you want to tell me which video you'd like me to put in, if there's a particular one. If not, then I'll just put Jumpstart Mix back in again. Because unless you had videos that were even longer, we can maximize the watch time for you. See, being a music artist, you get to play with your channel's layout much more than regular YouTube channel where we just have our videos listed. So I'll put 532, 526. Yeah, we'll see. I'll give you a second to let me know if there's a particular one you'd like to have in there. And I'll skip over for now. I'll leave your window open so that I don't miss it. But JJ's Vlog, thanks for coming in. So let me skip over here. I've got a few windows open here. For those of you who haven't connected with the Tuber Chat project yet, we're going to start live streaming before the end of this month. So I'm just dropping a message in the chat under the Tuber Chat account so that you guys can grab that and subscribe easily. JJ's Vlog, let's see what we're going to find for you. I'm looking for videos that are under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, so that I can kind of keep the playlist watch time maximized for everybody and somewhat even. You do a lot of posting, which is great. Lots and lots of videos here. So again, I'm just looking for the longest thing I can find under 15 minutes. So we must have put that in the last time. Here we go. 12 minutes. I'll add that into showcase number 6. And I'm just going to check back the chat and see if I've heard back from Socrates yet. He might have come in and out very quickly. Okay, I'm just going to pick a video for Socrates then. Yeah. And I'll take the longest one, which was this one. There we go. Oh, my mouse wants to jump all over the place, but there we go. Now, when I refresh the page, we'll see the last couple of videos have been added. And there we go. So again, everybody just agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning. And it's easy to find. Playlist Buddies Creator Showcase number 6 is linked right here in the description of the live stream that we're watching right now. So that's all the obligation is. It's easy for me. I am able to run it on a tablet while I work. So I can do, I can comment and like every video on 2 accounts. I'll do it with the Tuber Chat account as well as with my own, almost every video anyway. But the only obligation for everybody is just to run it. And like I said, anytime after tomorrow morning is perfect. You do it when you're able to. And then everybody gets watch time. So Yasmin, thank you for saying that. I'm excited to get Tuber Chat going. I know I've been promising it for a long time. Yasmin sees, because she's in some of the other live streams that I go to as well, that I'm working as hard as I can to get that built up as much as I can before we start live streaming. On my personal channel, which you're all on right now, I'll continue to do Playlist Buddies every Friday from now. And then sometime before the end of April, probably right within the last few days, Tuber Chat will begin live streaming, and that will be a rapid pace growth network. As well, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Instagram, and there's an email list, which you can find at tuberchat.com, which I will switch to a website shortly. And this is going to be a place where anybody can get real quality subscribers quickly. I'm going to take all the knowledge that I've learned in the last long while being in this small YouTuber community, as well as my marketing background and my technical knowledge, put it all together with the help of the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network into this growth network, and we're going to really try to get people moving as fast as we can. So I'm going to start wrapping this up. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I'm going to show you a rapid pace growth network like I'm talking about. I have done a shout out video, which is coming out on Monday, where I feature rapid pace growth networks like this one, and including Meldon Armour family. And here we go. I am going to, I've already featured them in that video, but this is where we're going to go now. So if everybody wants to head over, we're going to raid their channel and raid their chat. And what that means is you just head over to their chat and just type in, if you don't mind, Kevin K raid like this, and that lets them know that we're coming over. And then you're going to find yourself able to get a lot of subscribers very quickly and quality connections. So that's a rapid pace growth network that is very much like what I'm going to do with Tuber Chat. Of course, we'll have our own hooks and things that'll make it a little bit different, but it will be Possess Studios. Yeah, I haven't, that one I don't know if I've been in. I don't think so because it looks like a new name, but I'm going to look it up. So thank you for mentioning that. Actually, on the video that I'm premiering on Monday, which is already set to premiere, you guys can set the reminder right now if you want to. It features a bunch of growth networks. I go in many. I go in probably 10 different ones. But Melda and Armour's one. I feature about 5 of them, and I talk about Tuber Chat and the things we're going to do. But anybody can comment, and I ask for it within the video. I say anybody can comment and mention other growth networks so that anybody who comes by and happens to see that gets a little bit more value out of it by checking out some other growth networks as well. So thank you for mentioning Josh and Kaylee. For everybody else, thank you for spending the time with me. I'm going to drop the link to that right here. I forgot to drop the link for you. I will do it right here. So if you guys don't mind, like I said, just head over there and type in Kevin K raid, and that lets him know that I've been there. He's a great supporter of me. And I'll really appreciate that. So I appreciate all your time. If everybody wants to just head over there. Oh, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Josh and Kaylee. Yeah, I'm going to go on theirs for sure. I'm going to look them up right after we're done here, and I'm going to go and make sure that I'm connected to that. I really appreciate you telling me about that because, like I said, I'm working as hard as I can on this stuff. These are what got me my 1,100 subscribers that I've got now. I got 900 of those subscribers in the last 3 months from these growth networks. So that's perfect. So that's awesome that they have a 1K push like that. That's similar to what happened for me. I actually got my 1,000 while I was in Happy Lux, which is another one that I feature in my shout out video. And I had 940 something. It was under 950. And just because a couple of the people in the chat saw that, they started hammering as hard as they could. And they got me over 60 subscribers. In like I had well over 1,000. I actually never dipped back to 999 because all the connections stuck. Everybody that I got that day, they pushed. A couple of people like just spent the whole time helping me get people instead of even getting people for themselves. It was really unbelievable to watch and see. So I'm happy that there's generous people like that. So that's perfect. Yeah, so it's nice. Yeah, Josh and Kaylee are moving along really nicely. So it's nice to see that there's other generous people that I haven't met yet that I can connect to. So Bangkok Birdie, that's okay. No, you're not too late. I'm going to get you in. Anybody that comments on this replay afterwards as well, before midnight tonight, is going to get in on the playlist as well. So you're absolutely in time. I don't know why we're not already connected. I thought I went through this already. But what I'm going to do, maybe I didn't go through my watch later as soon as I thought I did. I'm going to add the video that I take for you right now for our playlist, and I'm going to add it into my watch later as well. And then when I go through my watch later, that will allow me to watch your video, like it, comment on it, and subscribe to you and make sure that the connection sticks because I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So forgive me for that because I know you've been here before. We just saw the red line from the other video. But there we go. So you're in. And again, if everybody doesn't mind, I'm going to hop over here as well into Melda and Armra's growth stream. So if you guys want to get yourself some more subscribers, then this is a great place to do it. Yes. Oh, thank you very much, Josh and Kaylee, for reminding everybody. Please thumbs me up on the way out. Share this still, if you don't mind, on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter or anywhere that you have the ability. The more people that comment today before midnight, the more people we get into the playlist. As you can see, we've got 51 creators already. That's how many people are going to be running your video. And then so thank you, everybody. I see a few people have already hopped over here and started doing the raid, and that just helps me out. Meldon Armour's got me already as a featured channel, but they've been wonderful to me, so I'm happy to return some of this to them as well. So thank you all very much for coming by and spending the time with me. Again, if you don't mind thumbing up, leave a comment after if you know any other growth networks that people can benefit from, or if you want to leave me a message. If you'd like to swap playlists with me, then by all means, just send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. It's the easiest place to get a hold of me, and I absolutely run playlists for people all the time. If everybody just remembers, please, that the playlist that we're talking about today, where your video has been included, is linked right here in the description of the live stream we're watching right now. You can save that playlist, and you're just obligated to run that anytime after tomorrow morning. That gives the time for anybody who comes by before midnight tonight to get in on it as well. And thank you again for watching, for hanging out with me, and hopefully you got some meaningful connections here. Head over to Meldon Armour with that link that I just dropped. If you don't mind, just mention that you came over from Kevin Kaye, and I will see you the next time. I am dropping a pre-recorded video on Monday to show you how to get even more subscribers even faster. So thank you again, and we'll see you the next time.